Hey, what's up, man? What's happening, everybody? How y'all doing? This is that boy. This is that boy Rick Titus talking about this LTN. You know, it's a software. I'm a co-owner of this LTN software. I'm a co-owner. So listen, family. I want to talk to all of the people and all of my family members that's in these MLM programs. If you're not duplicating, if you're not learning the new technology that they have out online, you're not going to win. You're not going to win. You know, most of you guys out there in these MLM programs are missing their boat. You're missing the blogging platform. You're missing the softwares that's running the internet. Softwares is what's running the internet. I'm telling you, folks, softwares is what's running the internet. So you better get on team. If you want to get on your leaders board, ask some of the people that's on your leaders board, how did they get there? If you're not willing to start blogging, if you're not willing to start implementing these softwares in your program, duplicating your sales and duplicating yourself. So if you got a big team, I was talking to a guy that got like 1,000 people on his team overseas. I said, hey, family, listen, how are you duplicating your sales? How are you not letting people drop off of your team? You know what he said? He said, I started implementing these softwares that I'm using and let the software do and the video do the selling and the telling for you. That's what you got to learn, family. You know, get this LTN software. I'm a co-owner, that boy Rick Titus. You know, click the link that's scrolling down at the bottom and click the link that I'm going to put in the DM and get these softwares to make your life a little bit more easier. We got a free software. We got a free vital poster software. But most importantly, we have a bulk email system. And guess what? It has an autoresponder attached to the software. So you got to be able to save money and work faster and efficiency. And these softwares that's online is what's doing the deal. That's what's doing the deal. That's what's doing the dealio. Like one of my buddies tell me every morning, I used to see him before I retired. He said every morning he walks in, he comes in and always say, Titus, what is the dealio? I said, oh man, that's right, man. That is so right. Listen, get this software, get this LTN software and start running your business effectively. You understand what I'm saying, family? You know, you got to start using the tools that's going to, hey, what's up? And hey, I like everybody that's in the chat. How you doing there, Natalie? How you doing there, Naomi? I think that is. How you doing, Nilalan? Yes, how you doing? I appreciate you joining this live chat. Listen, do me a favor. Share, comment, and subscribe to that boy Rick Titus channel. Rick Titus channel. Share, and subscribe to the channel. You know, I appreciate everything that you appreciate, all of the comments. I definitely appreciate all of the comments. I definitely appreciate the comments. Like, share, subscribe on this live. Like, share, subscribe on this live. Listen, family, if you want to do business, you want to be efficient, you want to learn more, you want to be more effective, you got to start blogging. You got to start using these tools. Listen, family, tools is what's running the internet. It's not who you know. It's what do you know, Rick Titus. Listen to me, family. Listen to me. It's not who you know now. It's what do you know. What do you know, Rick Titus? So tools is what's running the internet game today. You got to learn the game that they know. Learn the game that they know. You know, this LTN software has been online for 11 years plus. We've been online 11 years plus. I think we got like 10 or 15 softwares that's in the back office that you can utilize. You got to work the tools. Tools can't work themselves. You got to work the tools, family. You work the tools. Don't let the tools work you. You know, that's the deal. That's what you got to do. That is the dealio. You understand? That boy Rick Titus. You got to learn the game that they know with these software. These softwares is the tools that you need. Let me do some Cracker Jacks. Let me give you some Cracker Jacks here. A lot of people get into business and they quit. A lot of people get in these MLM games and they quit. They give up because there's too much that they got to do. They got to get on a conference call every week. They got to get on a Zoom call every week, but not showing them how to get on that leaders board, duplicating themselves, showing value with their program. That's what some of the leaders are not doing. That's why the people that comes in your organization are not winning. That's the reason why they're not winning. That's why they're giving up. You happen to say, well, look, you need to make this deposit, $500 deposit to join my team, and then when they join the team, you leave. You're not giving no value. You're not giving them no substance. You're not giving no opportunity to win. Hey, how you doing? How you doing there, sugar? How you doing? I appreciate you coming in there live. I appreciate everybody that comes in my live. I definitely appreciate you. So, family, this is the deal. This is that boy Rick Titus. This is that boy Rick Titus giving you some value that you got to learn with this LTN software. You know, do me a favor. Do that boy a favor. Click the link. Look, sneak on in the back office. Sneak on in that back office, in that DM, that D and M's, as they say, and click the link. That's all you got to do, and just get that blogging platform. We got a blog platform, very easy to use. Very easy to use if you can follow the instructions. Very easy to use. Thank you very much for getting that LTN software. I definitely appreciate it. Listen, I see some people climbing in on that CP time. That CP time they own in the backyard. Let me open the door and let them in. Hey, listen, I'm going to let you in. Listen, this is what you missed in the beginning. This is that boy Rick Titus with this LTN software, this lead traffic network software. I am a co-owner. I am one of the co-owners of this lead traffic network software that you need to purchase. You need to purchase. You need to start blogging. You need to start blogging on a daily basis. This is the blog that we have. A 5-year-old child can do this blog if you show him the tools that he needs. And you got to start duplicating if you want to get on your leaders board. We got a buck email system that's in the backyard. And guess what, family? It is attached with an autoresponder that is attached to that bulk email platform. So listen, get on your leaders board. Learn the sales team tools that you need. Learn the tools that you need. It's not who you know, it's what do you know. It's not who you know, it's what do you know, family. Sneak on in that DM and click on that link. Sneak on, hey, how you doing? Sneak out like everybody that comes to my live. Sneak on in the description and click on that link. Click on that link that I got in the DM, in that DMs. You understand? Then, you know, this is that boy Rick Titus trying to give you some value on how you need to duplicate when you are out here on the marketplace and how to market correctly. If you this video is basically for the people that's in these MLM programs. You know, you're not duplicating. That's why your team is not winning. That's why you're not getting on your leaders board, because tools is what's running the internet today. Tools is what's running the internet today. You got to get this lead traffic network. It's not who you know, it's what do you know, Rick Titus. Hey, listen, this is that boy Rick Titus. I'll see you guys on another video.